Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Talking Packers with Steve. I'm a little late. I usually do have my episode at 10 o'clock. I know last night I was even talking about going live, and as I go live, my helmet falls off. I'll put that back up here. Hopefully it stays on. But anyways, this is my game of the week. They didn't want to stay, but anyways, I apologize about that. It had to happen right as I go live. Anyways, welcome to the show. I'll be talking about all the games, week 4 predictions, Packers on a bye week. I guess I can just talk about them first, get out of the way. Also, before I get started, I want to give a shout out to my friend ME, uh, who is a contributor and was part of Main Event Mark, so the podcast I was part of. As of right now, that show is still on hiatus, canceled for now due to outstanding, circumstances with the host and others. And hopefully that show will get back and rolling because I really enjoyed being part of that, and I look forward to being part of that in the future, whenever it does go back on air, whenever the situation changes to the positive, of course. So, um, but anyways, Me from there, who figures that show and stuff like that, and has his own show that he's part of, not as a host, but working with a local radio station, or with a radio station there in his area, Soul and Sports, Soul and Sports on Fox Radio. That he's part of. Anyways, he made me or created, designed, and created logos for me for my podcast shows. So at Talking underscore Packers, at WW underscore podcast. There I showed off or tweeted to people my new logo, and I have those logos now as the main pictures, of course, the default pictures or the avatar or whatever it's called. The picture there on your Twitter handle for your Twitter handle for that profile, so to speak, or for that. I have it now with my new logos uh, of what ME created for me. So thank you to him. He also did create me or designed for me, which is the correct way to say it. Designed for me a banner for my YouTube channel, and I will be putting that up on my channel here shortly. I just wanted to wait a little bit before I debut that. Don't want to do everything at once and right away and do so much. But like I said, after the contest for Elena co-host for her podcast that's actually starting, I almost forgot with everything going on in my life. Forgot that is starting here Monday, and my friend, my buddy, one of my dudes, Raunchy Mikey Michael, uh, will be debuting on there actually that Monday. So that's pretty cool and awesome. So I look forward to listening to him and his thoughts and everybody there on the panel. Elena's the host and Dory and Heel Steven, a fellow Steven, shout out to him, um, here on YouTube, and I look forward to hearing all of them and see my buddy, my friend, mi amigo, uh, Raunchy Mikey Michael, on that show. And like I said to him when he was on my wrestling show, actually not this show, but on my wrestling show here on my channel, I said he told him while he was a guest in the beginning part. If you haven't seen it, check it out. We kind of had to impromptu interview back and forth with each other, like 20 questions almost playing that game. But anyways, and I said, hey, you're gonna do well. You're gonna take this opportunity. You're gonna run with it. You're gonna kick butt. My other friend and co-host of my wrestling podcast, which will be tomorrow night, my new co-host, will officially debut as my co-host, uh, Mark of Mark Rambo TV, and he'll be debuting doing that tomorrow with me. But he made it to 1K subscribers, so I'm hoping to be the next one. Obviously, we'll be the next one um, by elimination of our team here. Raunchy Mikey, Mark Rambo TV, and the Sports Talk Network, which is what I want my channel to be about, and that's what's going to be part of the banner on this channel. Like I said, I'll be uploading that when I can, or putting it to the channel here shortly. But again, I did want to give Emmy a shout out. Follow him on Twitter at ME Richmond. Um, and let him know how good he is at what he does. And so that will be there, and that's what it's going to say, Sports Talk Network. So that's what I want it to be. So I talk all things, wrestling, um, football, hopefully talk actually other sports, baseball, and stuff like that in separate videos. Not in a podcast form, of course, but in videos. Um, talk about everything and all things sports here on this channel. Now I do other talk other things, like I have my Scream Queens review, which I'll be doing either later tonight or tomorrow, or sometime this week. Who knows? Whenever I can get time to do it. So you'll be able to sit down here and and broadcast a review, a proper one. So I don't just want to do it willy nilly. I want to at least have some preparation to it. I take my job here as a YouTuber and as a content creator very seriously. Um, and that's why I hope to gain the subscribers, gain the people to interact with, or whatever they want to interact with and talk about, and be able to converse with people from there. So I am on my road to 1K, and slowly getting to that point as well. But as you can see, with like I said at the beginning, the helmet falling there. The game of the week I have Oakland at Baltimore, um, and actually that's JB of TMI TV Live is Ravens and Mikey Raider at Raiders underscore 1995, aka Byron, his Oakland Raiders against the Baltimore Ravens. So on the road, Oakland's going on the road there to Baltimore. So that's my game of the week, and looking forward to seeing how that turns out. So I guess I'll just run through here my predictions. Do apologize for a short episode. Just talking a little bit about the Packers, I guess, like I was gonna say before doing my predictions. This week four, I should say, week four, bye week, which is the first week in the NFL season, as and most of you know, if you are a dedicated NFL fan. Which thank you for stopping by the channel. Welcome to subscribe, share, like, and all that jazz. Um, but as most of you would know, week four is the beginning of bye week starting in the NFL. And then, there from week 4 to week 16, and then week 17, everybody plays on Sunday. There's no Saturday or Friday or Thursday games on this week 17. Just on Sunday ends the season. That's why there's that quote unquote Black Monday, with coach getting fired the next morning after the end of the season if that team didn't make the playoffs. The front offices of those other teams making decisions on coaching and other personnel for that moving forward. So, um, but anyways, us and the Eagles actually, and the other teams, of course, having a bye week this week. I think for us, for the Packers, it was actually a good thing to have the bye week here in week 4 and actually be able to rest up. We had a lot of injuries on defense. Good thing Aaron Rodgers came to play last week and us beating the heck out of Detroit. But heck, they even came back, made the score respectable for those who might have just seen the box score at the end and wasn't able to watch the game or listen to the game on the radio. Would think the game was back and forth when really it was one-sided in for most of the action. But no, I think it actually is a good thing that's having us by here, and hopefully everybody can get rested and move on forward starting next week against the New York Giants at home. We have a nice string of home games that started against, with last week against Detroit, but with the bye week, and then a couple more from there. So let's do our predictions here, starting with Thursday night game. Tomorrow night, of course, Thursday night football on the NFL Network and CBS. Dolphins, Bengals. I'm going to go with the Bengals over the Dolphins, 27-17. Sunday games, October 2nd here. Colts, Jaguars. I'm going to go with the Jaguars over the Colts, 17-10. I'm going to go with the Texans over the Titans. Titans versus Texans. I got Texans over Titans, 34-17. Big Q of T-Boy TV Live, his Carolina Panthers versus the Atlanta Falcons. Panthers over the Falcons, 24-23. Game of the week, Raiders and Ravens. I'm going to go with the Raiders over the Ravens. Sorry, JB. I'm going to go with the Raiders over the Ravens. Um, Actually, I'm going to go like 13-10, 13-12, something like that. Some odd score, low scoring game, defense kind of defensive kind of a game for both teams. Broncos Buccaneers get Broncos over the Buccaneers 35-17. Cowboys over the 49ers 42-12. Chiefs over the Steelers 24-17. Patriots over the Buffalo Bills to go 4-0 without Tom Brady the next week against Cleveland. Sorry, Jay, but Browns are going to be the first of many that will be. I don't know. It'll just be interesting. Let's just put it that way. Bills versus Patriots. I got the Bills. I mean Patriots over the Bills, of course. Like I said, going 4-0 here while Tom Brady's on sitting down on suspension for Blakegate. Patriots over the Bills, 35-28. Lions over the Bears, 27-17. Seahawks versus the Jets. And this one's actually a tough one. And Norcam Seahawks. I'll go with the Seattle Seahawks over the Jets in a close game, 27-21. Redskins over the Browns versus the Browns. Redskins over the Browns, 23-17. Rams versus the Cardinals. This is going to be an interesting game. Could have been a game of the week. It was between this one and the one that I picked, of course. But this one would have been because which real team will we see? Which Los Angeles Ram? Which Arizona Cardinal team are we going to see in this game? And if we see both of the good sides of the LA Rams and Arizona Cardinals, then this game could actually be game of the week. It actually could be the must-see game, high-flying, 48-45 finale sort of thing. On the flip side, if we see both Los Angeles Rams and Arizona Cardinals that are bad, we'll see like a 3-0 final or a 9-3 final for that game. It depends on how things go. Those are the extremes, of course, but I'm sure it'll be somewhere in between. I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals. They are the home team, of course. I'm going to go with Arizona over LA. Arizona over LA 17-13. Saints over the Chargers. I have Saints winning a road game against San Diego 27-24. Monday Night Football, the formerly undefeated New York Giants against the currently undefeated Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to go with the Vikings to keep it going. Go 4-0. Vikings over the Giants 35-14. Just checking the chat here. That's pretty much it for the predictions. I apologize again for going so fast. Like I said, this week a lot of things have been going on, and as some of you know. But with things going on, I'm not able to. I was able to prepare, of course. And I was able to because in the beginning I talked about the Packers and being them on their bye week and other things, but I wasn't able to as I usually do just because of other circumstances, not being able to sit down and get ready. But I was able here to actually broadcast, and then as I even told Michael on my wrestling show last week that I do better without a script than with a script. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, always leave a like, let other people know about the show, let other people know about this channel even more so. Like I said, I'm on the road to 1K, so we can join my other dudes, Michael, Ranger Mikey, and Mark Rambo TV. Check me out. I'll be another podcast will be tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central. Steve's Wrestling Ramble, the debut of Mark Rambo as the co-host, and look forward to talking to you then. I will be doing other videos. I think I'll do my Scream review, Scream Queens review. I apologize, Scream Queens review of episode 2 of season 2, either later tonight or tomorrow morning, or whenever I can find time. And like I said, my NFL show, and I will have that new banner up soon. Welcome to check out my Twitter at Talking_Packers. I have a new logo there. So like I said, I'm gonna improve my show, improve the shows, improve the channel, improve the look of it, improve everything. It takes time, but hopefully, there's a purpose to it, and I am that kind of dude, that kind of person that works hard and then wants to not just earn it, earn respect or earn the subscriber count because that's what I want to do. I do want to earn it, but I also, when I have a mind to do something, I'll do anything that I can um, to get it done because, like I said, I want to be able to be a channel for people to watch, to be able to watch, to hear someone's intake about the NFL, about pro wrestling, about this and that. If you have ideas, you're welcome to tweet me on Twitter at Talking_Packers. If you have an NFL one or at Army_Strong_06 for general topics, that's my personal handle, that you want me to do a video on, I take suggestions as well. But anyways, whoever has a great rest of your evening, rest of your week, and I'll be on you when I be on your next. And as always, take care.